What's going on, guys? Last NASCAR fan here, and welcome back to another Dorm Diecast review. And I got a really special treat for this Diecast review. We're going to be taking a look at the end of what was the PTC Factory and its body, and how they kind of really, Authentics last year really screwed up on a lot of diecast by having the JAT Factory reuse PTC bodies before they would start using the JAT bodies this coming year, which a lot of people are still arguing it still looks like the PTC bodies, but I would actually disagree, because the PTC bodies had really large number and graphics, especially with the Goodyear tires. That was fixed. The decal wrap looks a lot better, but there's still a lot of color issues. But this is one of the main reasons why we're going to be reviewing this exclusive from Wave 10, if I recall. It is Cole Custers 2022 Haas Automotive Throwback for Stewart Haas Racing. And immediately, when I think of this paint scheme, I think of multiple drivers from the Haas CNC Enterprise from 2003 to 2004. I think of Jack Sprague, Jason Leffler, and Ward Burton. But this is more of akin to Jason Leffler, because Leffler has been such a staple driver, and his death in 2013 really shocked the racing world, because Jason Leffler was such an incredible driver, both stock cars and sprint car wise. But this is a very hard to come by car now, because not a lot of people were able to get the Wave 10 shipments. I was able to buy this for $4 loose from J&J Collectibles. Huge shout out to you. But yeah, let's go over the paint scheme itself. So this is pretty much the 2003 Haas Automotive paint scheme from Haas CNC. Jack Sprague was fired with like 8 races left, and then Jason Leffler took over. It was really weird, but Sprague was pretty much given the boot, and in came Jason Leffler. It was kind of the same thing over in the Petty Enterprise deal, where they booted John Andretti within the first like 8 races, and then they put in Christian Fittipaldi, and Fittipaldi was so horrendous. He was replaced by multiple drivers: Shane Meal, Scott Maxwell for a one-off at Watkins Glen. That was a D&Q. But you also had then Jeff Green, who was bouncing around from 2 rides that entire season. Both RCR, swapping with Steve Park at RCR to, yeah, it was like from like RCR to DEI, and then he gets fired from DEI for poor performance and ends up at Petty Enterprise, while John Andretti ends up at DEI for just a handful of races for the rest of 2003 going into 2004. The decal wrap on this car is, it's meh. I would have preferred to see this on the EL body, the EL factory, because I think the red's a little bit brighter, but the black and like this is like all correct and everything, which is good. It's just the decal wrap on this is just not the best standard. You can tell by it, because there's a lot of like overlapping and stuff that they did all over. Yeah, there's a paint chip right there. You're gonna expect that with PTC factory, with the, well, what was the PTC Factory. However, though, you got some very interesting sponsors up here on the B pillar. You see Ford, Hunt Brothers Pizza, and Rush Truck Centers, but look what else you have on there. You have Dixie Vodka. That is interesting. I love it when they literally screw up and they put like actual alcoholic liquor beverage sponsors in the Authentics. And they did that as well with the Kevin Harvick October scheme, or the breast care awareness car, because they actually added the Busch Light on the bottom, and there's no base. So like, I want to get that car super badly, because it's like a horrible mess up. Driver sponsors on the bottom though: Haas, Automotive, Autodesk, Production, Alliance Group, just your typical Gear Wrench, all your Stewart Haas Racing sponsors that you're going to expect. Code 3 Associates, Jacob Companies, Haas Automotive again, Woofwow, I don't think I pronounced that right, but that's on the quarter panel. Deck lid, Haas Automotive. I love the old throwback logo because it is so classic. And then HaasTooling.com. along with Mobile One on the left and then there. But yeah, pretty much though, this is your only way to get this car, but you can get the decals and put it on the EL mold. I would recommend doing that, but if you're going to be cheap, I would just buy it. I mean, this isn't the worst exclusive from the series. I think there's a bunch of other PTC bodies. I think there's a lot of PTC wraps and the PTC wraps that were like way more horrendous, but this is like a pass. This is a pretty decent pass as a whole. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, to the notification bell for brand new videos, and I will see you in the next video whenever. Take care, everyone. Have a good one. Keep on collecting.